What's up, guys? I got a bunch of small pickups. I figured I'd just show you real quickly. That's basically it. Where should I start? Alright, start with this. I got all this stuff from my flea market friend. I did a lot of repairs for him last week. I fixed like, I don't know, 8 systems or something like that. So he hooked me up with a bunch of shit. First thing he gave me, which I spotted and I was like, man, I really would love to have this. That's this right here. It's a red PS1 controller here. I haven't seen a red PS1 controller. I don't know if it's rare or just uncommon or what the story is, but I cleaned it up really nicely. It's in great condition. I convinced him just to let me take it and I'll replace it with one of my gray ones. So he's gonna let me just switch it out. He doesn't care. He'll get the same amount for it. So one thing to note is it's got the gray end instead of red, which I would say it should be, but you know, still all in all, it's a great piece. I'm definitely gonna use this as my #1 PS1 controller. Really like it. Alright. I got a bunch of empty boxes because he had these complete, and at the flea market he makes the same off of them with or without the boxes and manuals. So I just chose a few that I really was interested in. So I got an empty box with manual Mario Kart 64 here. Really nice. The next one I got is Super Mario 64 here. Pretty nice as well. The manual is in here and everything, all the paperwork, but just no game. But I actually have all these games loose, so that's kind of another reason why I chose these. The third one is Perfect Dark. It's a little beat up, but it's still free and complete, which is nice. And the last one he gave me is Donkey Kong 64. So yeah, I got 4 empty boxes that I have the carts for. Speaking of empty boxes, he also had this, which he didn't need, so he gave me. It's the Super Nintendo original box. So that's great, because, you know, obviously I have a Super Nintendo, who doesn't, and now I have a box for it. So I was really excited about that. I also picked up a few games from him. I chose NBA Jam Tournament Edition here. Let's open this up. Came with the game and manual. Which I just broke. And the back art. It was kind of stuck, so I was trying to force it. I just broke it. But that's alright. It's not like it's any different, it's just the case. NBA Jam. That's pretty funny. Alright. Next thing I picked up is a loose copy of Energuys for the PS1. It's a Squaresoft release. Sort of like I don't even know what you can call this. It's sort of like Total #1 in a way, from what I remember. It has a Cloud Strife in it, which is awesome. It's sort of like a beat 'em up fighter 3D platforming type game. Kind of unique, but not, you know, the best Squaresoft title by any means, but it is a Squaresoft release, so I took it. The next game I've been after for a while, and I dropped this title to him a few weeks back, and he kind of looked out for it and found me a copy. It's not complete, it's missing the manual, but it is something I've really been looking for, because I spot this in the retro store for a pretty penny, around $20, $25, and that's Parappa the Rapper. So it came with the game and back art, but it's missing the manual. But all in all, this is a great title. And for some reason, it's, you know, a lot of people still strive to get this title these days. So it's I don't know if it's one of the first music type rhythm games, but it certainly is one of the pioneers of that genre. So had to get that. Alright, now we got 2 systems. I got 2 systems this weekend. System 81 and 82. So let's start with the little guy here. Little guy in size, but it's a pretty powerful system. It's the Atari 2600. This thing is tiny compared to the Woody. This thing is tiny as hell for its time, and it feels well built. It's really nice, and he offered it to me. Came in loose, no wires, no nothing, but it's a cool little system. One thing to note is the controller ports and everything else is all located on the back of the system, so you know, kind of odd way to do it. But either way, Atari 2600. And the last thing I picked up from him, system number 82. This is a great one, and I'll explain why in a minute. It's the Fantastic Edition, Fantastic Series Nintendo 64. It's coming in the aqua blue color. It's boxed, and the reason why I was really excited about him giving this to me, at first he was a little hesitant to offer it to me, because he did give me a lot of stuff, but you know, either he owes me or I owe him. Like I'm always either doing more work than what he gives me, or he's giving me more things than work I have. So I'll definitely owe him in the future for this. But the reason why I really wanted this N64, yes, it's blue, but not only that, I mean, this thing is actually, I believe, to be brand new. I don't think it was ever used. Came with both blue controllers, and as you can see, this one's still in its original shrink wrap. I mean, there's no, this thing is never used, you can tell. It's brand new. This thing is mint as fuck. And then the second controller has been used, so the system probably was used like once or twice, to be honest with you. I'll show it to you in a second, but this controller as well has zero, you know, looseness in here like you tend to see. Everything is just absolutely mint. Came with, you know, all the wires, the plugs and stuff. And here's the actual system. I honestly think that this thing's near new. I mean, you can't even tell it's been ever used. Looking at it, I mean, even if you look at the bottom, like, you tend to see, you know, like minor marks on the bottoms here where it sits, and there's nothing. This thing is absolutely mint. And if you look at the cartridge slot, I mean, you could just tell it's really never been used. So I had to get this. It's just so mint. I've never seen one, especially in the blue condition, this nice. So had to get it. That's it. That's all I got. So thanks for watching. Yep, I'm not forgetting anything. So that's it for me. This video was kind of out of the blue because I wasn't even planning on picking anything up from him, but I met up with him and he had all this stuff, so I took it. Figured I'd make a video, show you guys. My monstrous package comes in Tuesday, so check out for that video Tuesday. I'm gonna try to get it delivered Monday. I'm gonna call the company and see if they could drop it off, because I checked the tracking and it's like only a few miles from my house. So I'm gonna work on trying to get it for Monday, but as of right now, it's gonna be Tuesday. So make sure you check out for that video, because I'm really excited. I'm basically drooling, salivating here. All right. So that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Alright, so as I was watching this video before I uploaded it, I realized I forgot to show you something. And not only did I forget to show you something, but it's actually the most worthy thing of mentioning. So I'm going to edit these two videos together really quickly. I was at the retro store like last week, and I spotted this game. They wanted $70 for it, and I know the eBay going rate on this game is around 100. And for a few days I was really thinking about picking this up, but I know I'm strapped for money this week due to what I ordered for Tuesday. So I've really been trying to hold out on buying anything, you know, over 20, 30 bucks. So I kind of convinced myself not to buy this, and then I'm sitting at work and I'm just like, man, I gotta go get that shit. So I went and I bought it, and that is the worthy of mentioning, awesome, rare, Burning fucking Rangers US release for the Sega Saturn. This game is the shit. It came in complete condition here. The game manual, back art, front art, everything. If you never heard of this game, look into it right now. Go on YouTube and look at some gameplay video. This is a 3D, basically a 3D adventure dungeon crawler type game with a lot of action. It's a heavy reliance on voice guidance, so if you don't understand Japanese, I would you really can't play it unless you got the American version. It's made by the Sega team, and it's awesome. There's so much voice in this game, like voice acting, voice guidance. Like, you know, they're like, you know, make a left, make a right, you know, go up, go down, whatever. So you really gotta listen your way through the levels. Awesome 3D for its time, and the game just kicks ass. Most of you, I'm sure, heard of it, but it's really hard to find. There's only a few on eBay at any given time, and they're always going for a lot of money. So, you know, if you're gonna go on eBay, it's gonna run you about $100, unless you could catch it in an auction ending soon. You might be able to pick it up for around 70 like I did. But I highly recommend it regardless what you pay for it. It really doesn't matter, because this game is awesome. Burning Rangers for the Sega Saturn. My Sega Saturn collection isn't very big, but every game I have is expensive, rare, and great. So it's really not the number of games you have, it's really the quality and the quality of the game. So this is a great addition to my very small Sega Saturn collection. Look into this if you never heard of it. Alright, so that was it. I just wanted to add that to this video. Thanks for watching, guys.